Imagine playing a handheld console like this on the train, airport, aeroplane, wherever you are, playing real games, real PC games, wherever you can go. You can now do that with the Steam Deck, and they've made it possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through my experience with the Steam Deck. You can make your verdict on whether it's good or not. Alright, so the Steam Deck is here. I've had it for some time, and I know I've been taking long with the review, but the thing that stopped me from putting out the review was the fact that I really wanted to thoroughly test it and know what I'm talking about. I didn't want to give you a quick 1 week review and be like, hey, yeah, this is what it does, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I've been testing it a lot. You've seen a lot of fighting games that have been tested on it, and even other games as well. So I want to just talk you through it and make you understand what it is and what they're trying to achieve with this handheld console. So with the Steam Deck is basically Steam OS on the Steam Deck. So like we have Steam on PC and we play a lot of games. So you lot might know that I stream Tekken quite a lot, and a lot of the other fighting games that has a library of games that you can play. You know, from Elden Ring, Street Fighter 5, all of those games. What you can do is you can download the games on here and you can play it wherever you're going. So the hardware is designed to put real games into real hands. It's powerful, comfortable, and versatile. Steam Deck runs quite a lot of the AAA titles, you know, full fidelity controls, long play sessions. You can control peripherals way easier than how it was on PC. Sometimes you're fiddling around with, like, you know, plugging in a controller and seeing if it works, but yeah, with me, I tried using like a third-party USB-C adapter and plugging in the pad in the USB part, and yeah, it just works straight away. Even like the PS4 pad, you can just sign it up by doing Bluetooth, and it just works straight away. Like it's not hard at all, and it's wireless. Yeah, if I was to talk you through like how it looks, it does kind of remind me of like a Nintendo Switch, but yeah, it's a lot wider. Like, it's a lot wider. It just feels wide. Like, it's really, really wide. Buttons, when it comes to the bumper buttons, not really too sure about them. They are quite, I don't know, it does feel a bit flimsy. The other buttons as well, like for fighting games, I don't know, they kind of like, when you press them, they do feel like they are quite off of where the Steam Deck is. I kind of like the PlayStation controller because the buttons are flat. These buttons are quite rounded, so you know, when you press them, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel as flat. I kind of like flat buttons is what I'm trying to get at. You also have like the analog sticks as well. You have the volume control, you have the sound jack where you can put in, like, you know, your headset and stuff like that as well, USB-C, and you have the power button. And then you also have a spare slot to put your, you know, your micro SD card in. I have a 512 one. You could get like a terabyte one, but I don't know if you need more than this. I feel like this is fine. Do you have a friend by the name of Tech Jamo that has been able to open it up and put, you know, an extra SSD to boost up the solid state drive storage? So, you know, you, instead of having 512, you could probably be having like 1.5 or something. I don't know. It's entirely up to you how crazy you want to go with it and how much games you want to store. Me, I'm a gaming guy, but I don't really need no more than what I have now. So I have two 512s. So basically, it's just over one terabyte. When you sign in on your Steam Deck, it asks you a few questions, and then you basically have to sign in with your account on Steam. So all your games that you have to choose which ones you want to download onto the Steam Deck, and that process is not long. I think it's very straightforward and it's great. When I first opened the box for the Steam Deck, I was pretty surprised by the presentation. I thought it was gonna come with like something like just, I don't know, the box was like basically a normal cardboard box, but this box here, so it came like this. So you get this nice little, your games are going places, which is pretty cool. And then you get like a nice cover like this. So if you have this version, you get the white and blue logo. If you get the other version, I think it's just a solid white. So it's got a nice little touch. The case is pretty cool. You know, it's got like a little grip part as well to the case as well. But I mean, we ain't fitting the Steam Deck in there. This will probably just be for like little things. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But the case is pretty cool. You know, it's a pretty hard case and stuff like that. And It fits right in. Pretty solid, pretty hard case. But in terms of like the actual box, I thought they were gonna come with something different. Like, you know, as you can see, the Nintendo Switch boxes are up there. Like, they come with a proper package, and you can see like the Steam, like, you know, the Nintendo Switch and stuff like that. I thought they were gonna do something like that on the box, but they really didn't. And obviously the Steam Deck is not a cheap price. So, you know, I thought that's something that they could probably improve on. If you have a look at the prices for Steam Deck, the prices are pretty high. So, you know, you have the 349 one, which is 64 gigabyte, and you get a carry case. The 256 gigabyte one, faster storage, carrying case, exclusive Steam community profile bundle as well. 512 gigabyte one is 569. And that one is fast. It's got the fastest storage, premium anti-glare etched glass. So you don't really need like a screen protector, but I put a screen protector on my one. Anyways, I just like to make sure it's kind of like a glass tempered one. Then you have exclusive carrying case, which is different than the other two. And then you have exclusive Steam community profile bundle and exclusive virtual keyboard theme. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We're still waiting on the Steam Dock though, because the Steam Dock is the next thing that we're pretty much waiting on, so that you can plug your controllers in. But there is a lot of third-party ones. I can list them in the description down below. Like, it's basically all-in-one portable PC gaming handheld console, if you will, because you can take off the Steam OS and then put Windows OS in, so you can do like emulators and stuff like that as well. I haven't dived into it because I heard you have to wipe off your Steam OS to do that. I don't know if someone's found out more technology to kind of like showcase this, but I don't want to do it on my one. Shout out to the people at Steam for sending me the one that they sent me. I appreciate them as well. Now, moving on, to find out which games are verified or not, they have like a verifying system. So their verifying system is 4 categories of deck compatibility. So you have verified, which is the games work great on Steam Deck right out of the box. Then you have playable, the game may require some manual tweaking by the user to play. And then in like the small print, it says e.g. requiring users to manually select a community controller config, needing to use the touchscreen to navigate a launcher or etc. And then on top of that, you have unsupported, which the game currently not functional on Steam Deck. And then you have unknown, which they haven't checked the compatibility. Now, the thing with unsupported is that there were some fighting games that wasn't supported that had this certificate, but the games actually work. So I don't know how they're doing their rating system. But yeah, these are the four systems that they have. Games that check these 4 boxes are deck verified. So, you know, input, seamlessness, system support. If running through Proton, the game and all its middleware should be supported by Proton. This includes anti-cheat support. Dragon Ball FighterZ didn't work, and I've showed that video as well. So yeah, maybe you lot might want to have a look out for that. Display, it's 1280 by 800 or 1280 by 720. So it's entirely up to you. You know, as you can see, there's a green tick there, and it shows the filters stuff there. So yeah, in terms of other things, so we're looking at other hardware. So this is their Steam Deck, but they also have the Steam Dock that's meant to come, and we're trying to look out for that. I don't know what's going on with the Steam Dock as of late. Haven't heard anything. It's coming out spring 2022, but I think that's gone past, so it must have been delayed. All in all, I don't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to kind of go through the stuff of my experience with the Steam Deck. Like I said, I think it's really cool. I think it's a good concept of being able to play games on the go, knowing that I'm a pro player for Tekken and stuff like that. It's very good to kind of bring this along with me. And, you know, if I want to practice stuff, I can kind of practice and not wait around in a queue to then go on a setup or anything like that. Play my game, can literally just be like this and right, turn it on and practice. Some of the games don't work as great, and again, I still feel like this is a great idea. I think there's just some stuff that needed to be worked on. So like, you know, the Steam Dock not being out, I feel like it should have came out with it. I feel like the presentation of the box could be better, even down to like certain things of games, for example, and support on games that could be better as well. All in all, I think it's good for what you want it to be, if that makes sense. And the fact that they've made it capable that you can play these games from Steam on something like this is amazing. And, you know, they're only going to keep updating and stuff like that as well and improving it. Right now, I still feel like they've got some more work to do on it, but I feel like it's kind of like in that prototype stage where stuff is working, but it needs to be fine-tuned. And that's what we're looking at. You can also use external displays, showcase stuff as well. So you can put it up to an 8K or 4K monitor and stuff like that, or a display port. There is ways to do that as well. If you have a USB-C adapter and if you plug it in, you could do that. So like something like this, you know, it will allow you to do certain things like that as well. You know, if you got HDMI and stuff like that, it will allow you to do stuff like that. So it's all entirely up to you what you want to do. It is a lot of money, but I do feel like it's worth it, and I do really feel like if you had this, you would enjoy it. When I say prototype, I don't mean it's in the very early stages. I just mean there's a lot of games on Steam, and not every game is going to work, but they are going to upgrade and they are going to make it better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to list the goods and bads, and you're going to subscribe because you love this channel and you're watching this video. And yeah, we'll be on to the next video. We will be still releasing more Steam Deck videos as well and testing out other things. So yeah, make sure you keep it locked on this channel, and the only way you can do that is subscribing. Here's the goods and the bads. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.